Hey, you guys. So, my best friend died suddenly, and I found her dead in her home a couple weeks ago. Sorry to be so abrupt, but that's how I roll. And I'm going to tell it like it is. And I'm going to tell it like it is going forward, because life's too short. So, I've been quiet, away from social media live because I've been dealing with the loss of my bestie. So, and of course, there are lots of lessons learned, and as a teacher, I'm going to share them with you in my way. So, welcome, and I hope you'll be along for the ride. So, I found her dead in her home. She died suddenly. 62-year-old, vibrant woman, enjoying life, just dropped dead. And so there's so many lessons. This is video one of I don't know how many. And the first lesson or point that I want to share with you guys today is, if you don't have a will, make one. If it's not current, update it, okay? Even if you ain't got no money, we need to decide what to do with your remains. And it will bless your loved ones greatly for you to have taken care of this step, okay? So my girlfriend did have a will. And let me tell you, when I found it in her papers, I burst into tears from relief, because I knew what to do. She had said what to do, what she wants done with her remains, with her stuff, and who she wanted to take care of it. And that was such a huge relief to me and such a blessing that I just burst into tears from relief. So now I know that I usually teach you to be selfish, right? To take care of you. And I stand behind that 100%. And when you're gone, when you're dead, you're going to be dead. And the people that you love are going to be left behind. And if you want to bless them, right, they're going to be dealing with the grief of your loss. And maybe with the administration of your stuff, of your estate, of your finances. At a minimum, whatever your situation is, again, they're going to need to deal with what to do with your remains. You'll be gone. It won't matter to you anymore. I get that. And again, write up a will. This is pretty easy to do. You can hire an attorney. You can do it online. You can write it on a piece of paper, right? So you can just write it on a piece of paper, sign and date it. That's legal. Have a witness or two, more legal, notarized, foolproof in court, right? So I invite you to consider where you are in your affairs and handle that shit, okay? Just handle it, because you are self-responsible, okay? So, was there anything else I wanted to say about that? Okay. So, and again, just, to wrap this up, I'm bringing this up because, I've mentioned this to a couple of people, that I've been talking to, and they've been saying, oh, Winter, you should talk about this, right? Like, you should talk about this. So here I am, right? So it's unpleasant, and, or maybe it's not, right? So maybe you don't want to make the decisions, right? So that's what I want to talk about. Maybe you don't want to make the decisions about what to do with you, who gets what. Just think about how your family will feel if they don't know what your wishes are, how your loved ones will feel, whether that be a bestie, your spouse, kids, family, what have you. Just think about how they'll feel not knowing how to take care of the final way to take care of you. So do that for them. Today, I am asking you to be selfless, right? And do that for them. Make the decisions. And even if you're like, I don't want to make decisions, I don't care what they do with me, write that down, right? So they know that you really didn't care, and that whatever they do, whatever they decide is fine. Bless them. that way. I invite you to do that. Okay? So I welcome any feedback that you have about this. You do have a will, you don't have a will. Like the other thing is like if you do have assets and things, business, what have you, it can be a long time. If you don't have a will, it can be a long time that this sort of thing is going to get caught up in the red tape of legalities. You know what happens when the government gets involved? Oop, there I go. Right? So and if you're taking care of people, especially if you're responsible for the financial well-being of others, this is really important that you take care of this and that you do it right away. Okay? So let me know in the comments where you're at with this, that you've got this all taken care of, you're going to do it today or this week. And have you been caught in such a situation? And that's it. Look at Apple doing its thing. Crazy. So that's it for now. I hope this served you. Like and share and follow if this did serve you. I'm sure there's someone you know that can benefit from this message. More on other stuff, related stuff soon. I love you.